Out of the evening in the heavyweight division, Moussa Niangane of Team France versus Toni Valtonen of Team Finland.
In the heavyweight division, Moussa Niangane from France making his professional MMA debut. He's 28 years old, weighing 206 pounds. His opponent, Toni Valtonen from Finland. 15 victories, 8 losses, age 29, 229 pounds. Moussa Niangane making his M1 Challenge debut, obviously, as this is his pro MMA debut. Toni Valtonen, 1-1 in the M1 Challenge. Defeated Song Hyung Choi of South Korea. Lost a close decision to Rodney Wallace of the United States. Jimmy, those two fights for Valtonen at light heavyweight. Tonight he is fighting at heavyweight. The last time we saw him in that loss by decision to Rodney Wallace, 204 pounds. Tonight, 229 pounds.
Well, we'll see how he carries that weight, how it affects his speed. He's up against a much lankier, much longer, leaner heavyweight, so we'll see if his speed keeps up, Sean.
Niangane in the red trunks, Valtonen in the white trunks. Marco Brewerson from Holland, the referee. The bell in round number 1.
Niangane, the European Sanda champion, which is like kind of a Muay Thai with throws. It's not real popular in the United States, but they're legit bangers, and we'll see what he can do on the feet. Valtonen already closing, trying to clinch.
Valtonen in our pre-fight meeting said, I want to take him down immediately. He does not want to stand and bang. Valtonen, you see with the body lock and taking Niangane down, and this is where the Frenchman does not want to be.
Now, Valtonen very strong in jiu-jitsu, excellent on top.
Niangane closing the half guard.
And also that extra weight that he's gained, being a heavyweight, he can put a lot of pressure on a guy from the top. Little technique and a lot of weight can lead you to an uncomfortable time, and that's what's happening now as he has the full mount.
You see Valtonen from the top getting the hooks in, fully flattening out Niangane. Now trying to work the side control as the Finn, Toni Valtonen. Had an operation on his left knee 4 months ago. His first time in an MMA ring since then.
We said that slowed him down against Rodney Wallace. He didn't have the explosiveness and really got held down that whole fight. Really lost that fight on control.
Valtonen just trying to work for position. You see into the side mount. Niangane, this is just clearly not his game. He just does not train being on the ground, especially on his back.
No, he doesn't. Sanda fighters do throws. They try and throw an opponent off the fighting platform, but they don't do submissions like we do in judo and jiu-jitsu.
Here comes the ground and pound from Toni Valtonen. What does Niangane have to do here, Jimmy?
He's got to move. He has to buck his hips and get the bigger man off of him. You can't let a guy sit on your chest. That's when he's going to rain down the more effective strikes and really set up all his submissions. Looks like that's what he wants.
Valtonen actually sitting on the chest of Niangane. Remember, he's 23 pounds bigger than is his French opponent.
Setting up the armbar. There he goes.
There's the armbar.
That's it.
There's the tap, just like that. Game, set, match.
Beautiful armbar by Toni Valtonen. Did everything right. Ends up on top. Gets the armbar. Beautiful jiu-jitsu from start to finish, and he gets the victory.
That's a good technical win by Toni Valtonen.
You see Niangane just doesn't have the ground game to compete right now in MMA. Needs to go back to the drawing board and get some jiu-jitsu. You see there, Valtonen walking it up, trapping that right arm, and Niangane really having no idea what's going on. Fell straight for that armbar. No way out but to tap. Excellent job by Toni Valtonen.
With this type of training, and I say this in all seriousness, Jimmy, Niangane may never have been caught in an armbar like that before.
No, Sanda, Sanchu, they don't do any kind of submission. So Niangane, having never rolled around on the ground, needs to get that jiu-jitsu background. He has the striking, needs the submissions, as we saw here. Toni Valtonen taking full advantage.
A big night for Finland. They defeat France 4-1 to wrap up second place in Group A in the M1 Challenge this season. Toni Valtonen ending with a very nice finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, because it was the last fight, can I get a round of applause for these two fighters here for the next game? In 2 minutes, an armbar by the red corner, Finland, Toni Valtonen!
Big round of applause from the Finnish fans here in Helsinki. Toni Valtonen, 2-1 in the M1 Challenge, 16-8 overall, defeats Moussa Niangane in his professional debut in mixed martial arts by way of first-round submission.
That victory by Toni Valtonen over Moussa Niangane caps an outstanding night for Team Finland. is at home in Helsinki. They defeat Team France 4-1.